Welcome back. In previous videos, we have seen two examples for the lambda expression. In the first one, we have just printed the simple statement, a sysout statement. And in the second one, we have taken two parameters as an input, int a and int b, and returned its sum. In this particular example, we will take one string as an input parameter and we will return its length. Now let's see this particular example in Eclipse. So I will move to my IDE and I will create one class. So the approach will be same here, that first we will create demo one example without using the lambda expression, and I will create another one with using lambda expression. So we will compare both the examples and we will see how lambda expressions will make code better, more readable and maintainable. So I will create one sample interface here. So let's give it a name like length interface. It is a simple name, no need to worry about it for now. And it should have one abstract method. So we will be taking one public int, since we are returning the length of the particular string, and the method name is len, and we will be taking one parameter as an input, so it will be str, string str. It's fine. This is perfectly fine functional interface. And now we need a one class which should be implementing that particular interface, and we will override the len method in that class. So I will create one class. So let's give it a name length class. I'm giving any random name for now, just don't have to worry about it. And it should implement length interface. Okay. And to see the all possible options, like you can hover on it or press the Ctrl+1 and you can see the all possible options. So the first one is like add unimplemented methods. Since we have to override the len method in length class, we will click enter and it will add the len method here. So I will remove the comment and we will be simply returning the length of the string. So we have a function called string.length and I will be returning the length here. Fine. So we have written one interface, we have created one class which will be implementing that particular interface, and we are overriding the len method in it. Now to use the logic of the particular len method, we should have one object of the length class. And how can we create it? By using the demo1. Now this is our test class for us, and in the main method of test class we will be creating one object. So let's say length class. You can take a length class also or length interface also, no issue. Use the new keyword and length class. That's it. Now we will be invoking the len method. So len, and we will be passing one simple string here. So let's say CODEROLLS, code rolls, and it will be returning a length of that particular string. So we need to assign an int variable here. So int str length equal to, now this len method will return the length of this particular string, and we will capture it here and we will print it. Okay, so I am simply printing it. So an interface, a class which is implementing that particular interface and overriding its method len. And this is a demo class where we have created an object of the length class. We are invoking the len method using that particular object, and we are storing its length, which will be returned by the length method in str length variable, and we are simply printing it on the console. So we are ready to run. So how can we run? By using the run as a Java application, or we have a shortcut control plus F11. So we can see the length is printed on the console. Str length is 9, and we can see it is 9, right? But this is the normal implementation, that it needs an interface, a class which is implementing that particular interface, again a demo class where we are creating objects and then invoking the len method. So this is the normal implementation. We have a better approach than this. So what is it? Using the Lambda expression. Now we will create another class, demo2. I will add the main method, and let's remove the comment first. Okay, so we need a functional interface here also. So I will create one interface. Let's give it a name, length interface. And since we have one with the similar name already defined in demo1, I will make it 2. And there should be one public abstract method. So it should be like public void, no, it should be int. Since we are returning the length of the string, it should be int. The name of method is len, and we are taking one parameter as an input, that is string str. Okay, this is perfectly fine. Interface, a functional interface here. Now we have seen how can we create a Lambda expression for that particular method, right? Now this method has a similar representation using Lambda like this. We have seen this. I will add a link of this particular video in the description. You can watch this video and come back to here so that you will have a great revision. And now we will create a Lambda expression for it. So I will write length interface to L2 is equal to Lambda expression. Now we are having only one parameter. That means no need of parentheses, only str gives. This is the arrow. This symbol represents the Lambda expression. What we want to return, its length, str.length. That's it, simple. We have written a Lambda expression for it. So this particular Lambda expression is representing the implementation of the length method, the len method. So we have a L2 here, and we can use the L2 to invoke the len method, and we can pass some different string here. Controls.com. Okay, So this particular len method is returning and length of this string. So we will store it in a int variable like str length 2. Okay, and we will simply print it. Okay. And we are ready to go. So before running the program, let's check that we have a functional interface. We have written a Lambda expression for that particular functional interface, and we are using the L2 to invoke the len method, and we are storing its length, which will be written by the len method, and we are printing it. That's it. So let's run. What is the shortcut for running this particular demo2.java? Control plus F11. That's it. str2 length is 13, so it is printing the length 13. So we have seen both the approaches for this particular example. You can see the demo 1, and here we are creating an interface, then creating a class which should be implementing that interface, and we have to override the len method here so that we can write a business logic for that. And then we will be using demo 1, where we are creating object of the length class, and then we are invoking the len method using that particular object, and we are storing that in an int variable, and we are simply printing it. That's a normal implementation, and which is lengthy one. The better approach is go with the Lambda expression. So we do not need any external class which will be implementing that particular interface. The only condition is that particular interface should be a functional interface, and when we call an interface as a functional interface, only when the interface has only one abstract method, single abstract method. It can have multiple default method or static methods. So we should not care about it for now. We will take care of it in coming videos. So this is a functional interface, and this is our demo class where we are using Lambda expressions, and we can get the length. So this is simple and more readable. That's it for now, and we will see the upcoming concepts in the new video. That's it for now. Thank you.